KonoSuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Season 3. I cannot believe this anime came out. I remember when Season 2 came out, and the director said, we're never getting a Season 3. And then we got a movie, and I was like, holy shit, we might actually get a Season 3. And now Season 4 is confirmed? Get the fuck out of here. We're truly living in a timeline. Regardless, this season is basically divided into two parts. The first part is that Kazuma and the group ends up getting called to regale stories of their adventures to the princess of the country, and then some stuff happens, and Kazuma ends up just living in the castle to be the playmate with the princess, while also simultaneously getting roped into a plot to steal artifacts that are just being littered around the world because of all of the reincarnation going on. And we get a pretty fun scene in this one, where Kazuma actually gets serious, is from what he says, and he just, like, wipes the shit out of the royal guards. He beats everyone. He beats his whole team. It's a fucking cool scene. It brings up a lot of questions, like why every other time in the season that they're getting chased by a bunch of guards, he doesn't just lock the fuck in and take everyone else out. But you know what? It's KonoSuba. It's silly sometimes. And I guess at least we now know that he could do it. Although, to be fair, we've always known that Kazuma really is the only competent member in his group anyway. Like, the others are highly specialized at what they do, whereas Kazuma's ability to be an all-arounder with an actual good head on his shoulders is, like, his primary strategy. Plus, he has, like, no scruples or morals, and he gets really lucky all the time, so he gets such a diverse set of skills that complements his group pretty well. Regardless of that, the second half is based around Darkness getting married off to that, like, asshole noble from Season 2. And so it's one of those, like, classic we've got to break up the wedding plots, but done in a bit of, like, comedic KonoSuba-esque style. They play that arc, honestly, pretty straight in this one, that without, like, too much deviations. I will say that I do think this is probably less funny than previous KonoSuba entries, and I think that's a natural consequence of the fact that it feels like the story's trying to progress itself more towards romantic character developments and further along to the beating the Demon King plotline, which it's been somehow sneaking up on the fact that they keep actually getting closer to the point where these fucking chucklefucks might actually be able to accomplish it. In fact, I think Kazuma promises the princess that he's actually going to do it this time. Now, this is Kazuma, but at the very least, KonoSuba might be one of the only isekai series where, at this rate, we might actually see it fucking happen, and that would be goddamn wild. Regardless, this is a fun season. It's an enjoyable season. It's nice to see the characters interact. Darkness is more of a serious character throughout the entirety of the season, and I don't necessarily know if this is a change in her characterization or a change in the adaptation style, or just because she had the impending marriage coming up and she was like, I've really got to make my time count. Regardless, we're starting to see what appears to be, like, increased romantic feelings coming from Megumin towards Kazuma, and I don't know, that's just a sort of interesting development, I guess. And Aqua's still Aqua. So all in all, it's a solid season. I'm really excited for Season 4, and I guess there's, like, an OVA I have to watch, which, while I'm complaining about shit, Crunchyroll decided to merge with Season 3 because it is the worst anime watching website on the internet. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope. Bye-bye.